Hey, yo, welcome to episode 35 of the Just the Guys podcast. The four kings are still in this building. We got Denzel,
Yo, what's up, everybody?
we got Rod,
Yo, what's good?
and last but not least, we got the birthday boy himself FaceTiming us. We got Devin.
Yo!
Disclosed location right now. We back. Oh shit! What's up, everybody?
As always, thank you guys for tuning in, checking us out, liking. Fucking TikTok is amazing. The love over there is going crazy now. The YouTube shorts are starting to get some love. Y'all need to keep listening to the damn audio though. We play the Fires music in the beginning. We started with Black Beatles and International Players Anthem. I know some of y'all might not know International Players Anthem, but y'all know Black Beatles. So we're hitting that hoe. We're like goofy ass boy, yeah.
Thought this shit was lagging, huh? Thought this shit was
Real. But let's start off with mental health checks, and then we'll dive into all the controversy that we have for this episode. So let's start with Denzel. Go ahead, Denzel, since you're sitting right above me.
Yeah, I am. But yeah, it's been a good week. You know, I got some streaming equipment. I got the mic. I got the mixer. We got that. We got a temporary GPU on the way too. So yeah, she about to get moving real soon.
Temporary GPU. Hold up, I didn't even know about that. Hold
Yeah, a $150 GPU. That's really good for the price. She about to get moving. She about to get played
We
too.
got a 1660 Super in the cut. What's up?
A car stronger than that. Stronger than that.
Ooh,
150. I'll tell you the performance. It's about as fast as a regular 2080. Maybe a little bit faster for 150. So we about to be on that for the meantime. And then when the Big Daddy comes, it will come. But I'll have everything else. So
Man, this is news to me. I didn't know anything about that.
yeah.
I'm kind of interested.
Surprise.
Yeah, but the stream's coming soon. Streams will be coming. I got to make sure I learn how everything works though, because I never used a mixer before, so I got to figure out how that shit works.
why would you need a mixer?
Flip the mic to equalize it, and I got like a pop filter on it, and yeah.
Oh, you getting a
mic
mic like one of these joints?
Yeah, with the stand and the pop filter. Yeah, it's a good quality mic and mixer.
I can definitely help you with that, bro. It's not hard to mix things. Trust me.
Yeah,
you got it.
Go ahead, Rod. How your week been?
My week been chill as hell. It's been a lot of creation. If you don't know, I launched a personal channel and I uploaded a video. You can find it at just Rod, but type in the actual title of the video. So type in Rod, kind of fat, kind of fit, and you'll find it. But I gotta change my YouTube name because there's too many Rods in this bitch. Like I'm definitely not Rod Wave. I'm not. I typed in Rod Saga. There's a bunch of there's like 30 or 13 different Rod Sagas. Like 30's an exaggeration. So that's not happening. Like I'm not gonna have it as Rod Saga. I'm gonna change it to like how y'all feel about like Rod Renewed or Rod on Ice, some shit like that.
Rod on Ice. If you put Rod on Ice, it's gonna get confused with the Rod Wave song.
I ain't gonna lie.
The Hard on Ice, man. Fuck that fat. I mean, I had this thing. I was on this fucking internet first. He's bigger than me now. No pun intended. But I was on this internet first, bro. But anyway, I don't know. Like I feel like Rod on Ice is smooth.
What about Rod?
Rod Renewed. I thought of Rod of Iron. Just like a play on word. Fuck no, I'm not doing that shit. That shit.
Too smooth, Rod.
It don't know. That don't look good either. No. I'm thinking Rod of Iron, Rod on Ice, Rod Renewed, something that's like something that sounds like nice. Like Rod V Power, I'd look at that shit and it's dusty. Fuck no. It looks like a
Rod Power.
Xbox gamer. No, Rod Power.
Rod Power, son.
Devin Power. Denzel Power. Like, no, it doesn't sound good.
It's Rod V Power. We need it. We need to come back.
Nah, that's dead. It's not happening. It's dead. It's over. It's discontinued. But yeah, so other than that, I've been pretty good. It's just editing is taking a lot longer than I thought it would. So I have to get used to that. I'm getting better at editing and knowing what camera angles I want to use. Some of this is actually going to be in the YouTube video, so that's cool.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah, couple.
how you feeling, birthday boy? Birthday
Feeling
man.
pretty good, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm in undisclosed location, taking a little trip to the islands. So I'm chilling, man. Can't complain about that, man. You know what I'm saying? Living life. How you feeling, Terrell?
I'm feeling great, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. Fucking computer is about to be on its way. My boys are streaming. My boys are getting their shit together. Khalil's been streaming. That shit. Just watching y'all do y'all shit. Devin's been streaming. Just watching y'all do y'all shit inspires me to keep doing what I'm doing and dropping this TikTok shit every day and like getting creative with the fucking edits and all this shit. But yeah, y'all, that shit warms my heart seeing y'all do y'all shit and not get caught up in this 9 to 5 bullshit that we, are so quick to just get complacent with and just get stuck in. And then I had to sit here. This is gonna lead into the next topic. I had to sit here between last episode and this episode and fight off so many goddamn Kanye fans in these comment sections. And it's like I was like, get the fuck back.
With a
All of
stick.
them from that
These
Kanye
Kanye
TikTok that we posted. That shit, bro. Y'all Kanye stands or something else, bro. But that's gonna lead into the topic of Kanye West or Ye. Be correct with his shit. Yay. So a bunch of people were commenting that we don't understand Kanye and that we're just boys. So first and foremost, the reason we speak the way we speak, because I thought it was because the way we looked, that we look young. But then I was like listening to like the TikTok and I was like, oh, it does sound like we're young because of how we're speaking. But the way we speak is just how we speak amongst each other. So it's easier to digest for the average 18-year-old to 28-year-old. If we get in here and start saying all these like rhetorical we're using all these big ass words and it doesn't come off as digestible because most people don't use these big words in their day-to-day speech amongst their friends. This whole thing is for you to feel comfortable like you're amongst friends and all that, and we're just having a conversation about serious shit, funny shit, and all that. But so I could have really cooked this man in the damn comments. Like I could have really just been beside, like out of character, just cooked him. But I was just like, let me just go about this in the professional way and like really correct him on some like intellectual shit. So his comment was, "We're just boys," and Kanye talks about what real men talk about. But what people forget is that Kanye openly said he's bipolar. He has these manic episodes. That's why he had that whole nothing's wrong with being bipolar, but his whole manic episode when he was living in Wisconsin and had that property in Wisconsin, he would just go there during his manic episodes where he won't sit here and say the most outrageous shit in public platforms and all that. But he sold that property. Now he's homeless, but he's on the run, sleeping at hotels and all that shit. And he openly said he's not taking his medication. So if you listen to the Drink Champs episode that he just recently did, it's 3 hours of just Kanye talking. Like he tells Nori, "You think you're gonna run this interview? Like nobody can run this interview. I'm saying everything." So my problem with Kanye and his points, he does have some valid takes and he brings up some valid topics of discussion. However, he goes from this point to then this point to then this point over here to then loop back to the original point to then go to another point. It's not cohesive enough for us to understand. So all you guys saying you understand Kanye, there's no fucking way. Or you understand like a certain point that he made that triggered you emotionally so that you could be like, you know what, that sounds right. So like his George Floyd comment, oh, his knee wasn't all the way on his neck and he was on fentanyl because you watched this Candace Owen documentary. Whether he was on fentanyl or not, it's still a black man being killed by a white officer. And even if his knee wasn't all the way on his neck, it doesn't have to be. He could still die from asphyxiation. There was a sporting event. It was a stadium, and it was like a bunch of people. It was like overcrowded as shit, and there was like a gate blocking off, the crowd from like the arena, whatever they were in. I forgot what sport. I think it was a soccer game, and there was like a gate. And since there were so many people in the back and everyone kind of like fell forward, the people in the front, they had their arms like this, which you're not supposed to have. They had their arms like this, and the pressure from being pushed and then being pushed against a fucking hard surface, they still die from asphyxiation because you're cutting off the oxygen still.
Circulation.
So it doesn't have to necessarily be something around your neck for you to die from asphyxiation like George Floyd did. But I just think Kanye needs to not be on these social platforms. Like, he brings up valid points. Yes, sometimes he is speaking some real facts, like with the shit about him attacking Jewish people is kind of crazy right now. But Jewish people are like, well, not Jewish people, but white people are in higher up in these companies that we look at, right? So like, his point was, why support Hennessy when you can support Douce that Jay-Z made, the alcoholic drink, which I understand this. However, with Kanye, he wants to bring up black people and bring up black businesses. However, but when you say these outrageous, insensitive things about like something that's really sensitive in the black community, which is George Floyd, and then turn around, you want to be like, we got to support each other. It's hard to support you when you say some shit that hurts the black community, or that's something that's like really sensitive amongst the black community. But that's my little rant on Kanye. So it's like, it's kind of hard to support him now. I never said he was crazy. I never said any of this shit. I never attacked him. I'm just saying that it's hard to be a Kanye fan in this climate right now.
Mm-hmm. And his antics kind of reflect in his actions too, because you said that he'll say something that will kind of damage or dismantle how put together we are and how we're cooperating in the black community. And then we'll look at it and be like, you know what? Yeah, you're right. Maybe that was a hoax, and maybe that isn't correct. And maybe that brother that died is just a drug addict, or whatever the case may be. And then be like, let's support black-owned businesses. In the very like broad stance of it. So he'll be like, let's support black businesses, like you said, support Jay-Z's company or his liquor, do say, and then he'll wear a White Lives Matter shirt, and it's like, so like, what argument or like what message are you trying to perpetuate? Because you're choosing from all these different pots, and it's like you said, he goes here and then goes here and then goes here, and it's like you don't understand exactly where his mind is.
Yeah.
And you don't want to say that he's crazy. I mean, nobody's saying that he's crazy, because obviously he brings up valid topics and he talks about valid things. Like, some of his concerns are valid, but then he goes on Twitter and goes on a rant, attacks a bunch of people and says a bunch of shit to get attention to himself, or like what is the strategic method of that? Like, what is the reasoning for him going onto social media and acting a fool? Like, tell me, since he talks about what men talk about, like, what about that is manly or grown or wise? Shut the fuck up, honestly, because you can't sit here and support somebody and be like, yeah, they know what's going on. They're up here. They're vibrating higher than everybody else. But what about the bigotry? Like, what about that? Because obviously he's not perfect. We're not saying he's just a terrible person, but like, why does he do that? Like, what is, like, I would like to hear you tell me why he's doing that. That's all. We just want some context. We want to understand this man too.
We can have a debate. It's cool.
Honestly.
I'm not standing, like, if you say some shit that makes sense, it's like, all right, you got it. Like, I'm not here to just stay in place on my take on Kanye. Like, if you can change my mind, by all means. If you understand him, if I missed something, let me know. Like,
Please.
I'm trying to learn this shit too. Like, but Denzel and Devin, what y'all think about this Kanye shit?
Misery loves company.
Mm.
I mean, everybody knew who kind of person Kanye was before his mom died, and after his mom died or passed away. I mean, the man just went off the deep end, bro. He went to Mountain to make one of the best albums ever, My Twisted Beautiful Dark Fantasy. And after that, man, like, I don't know, it's kind of hard to be a Kanye fan because I've been listening to this man since like Diamonds Are Forever. So just seeing him transmigrate into the person he is now, it's kind of hard to follow what he's doing. I mean, that comment about that dude saying we don't understand what Kanye's been saying, bro, I would guarantee you was not listening to that man back then in 2006, 2007. So I'm gonna need you to stop with that and saying that we're just little boys. I mean, bro, like, I don't know, man, because like I said, I made a comment towards that and it got deleted. I don't think you know what the fuck is going on. You think you know what's going on, but you have no idea. And not most of the 75% of people on Earth don't even know what the fuck going on. I mean, bro is bringing awareness to topics, but like when you say some outlandish shit like that, like it's kind of hard for you to just jump back on the bandwagon and say, "Oh, Black Lives Matter," and then turn around and wear White Lives Matter just to create chaos amongst the masses. So like, it's a double-edged sword with this man, bro. One minute he'll support black businesses, next minute he'll say some outlandish shit, and then like Terrell said, it's kind of hard to follow somebody who just wants to go down the black and white line and try to find a gray area in between things when you're creating chaos. Like you want us to support Black Lives Matter and support these black businesses. I'm cool with that. That's gravy. I'm fine with that. But when you say some outlandish shit, that just makes you look like a fucking clown. Anybody who has a common logical explanation or a brain on how this man processes and thinks about shit literally knows this man is, I'm sorry, just fucking stupid as sometimes. Like, I think he has too many thoughts processing through his mind where he just lets that shit spill out.
1 minute, 37 seconds later.
He got sent to the fog for being inactive.
Hey, you gotta add,
That's never happened to anybody, bro.
You gotta add technical difficulties there.
That man got
5 minutes later.
I heard my boy Pegasus took your Millennium Puzzle, bro. It was good. He straight snatched it.
2 very boring minutes later.
He said he snatched it.
Your ass need to be active, brother. You gotta be active.
You could just say, yeah, the kids know,
A little longer than a few minutes later.
yeah, just to keep your ass like in here.
Yeah, like you can't just be sitting there like.
A few inches later.
That man was still doing the mannequin challenge.
Yeah,
So much later that the old narrator got tired of waiting and they had to hire a new one.
As soon as like I'm done saying the canvas part, somebody needs to like put the "we'll be right back" with that little doo 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 doo. Yeah.
2,000 years later.
When you're as brilliant or weird and intelligent as Kanye, you make $1 billion and you're a billionaire. You're just doing side quests at this point, bro. So anybody with a common logical brain would know that this man's off the deep end, bro. I don't know, bro. This man, it got so bad where they had to take down his interview with Noor, the second one. They took that shit off the YouTube. So yeah, but misery loves company, man. I mean, shit. So
Denzel, what's your take, Denzel?
I think everybody just I'm gonna keep it a stack.
Go ahead.
I think everybody just like they've been ignoring Kanye for the longest time, and now that Kanye is speaking his mind, the reason I'm not really surprised with what he says because he already shows signs of this way back, like back when he did the Taylor Swift situation.
When his mom passed, bro.
With the Taylor Swift situation, and a little bit before that, he already showed signs of like psychotic behavior. But his opinions is his opinions. Like everybody trying to low key trying to educate this man, tell him like don't speak on anything, rule out the ban. Like you can say what the fuck he want. He's fucking Kanye West. I mean, you can say what he want. Everybody may not agree with the shit, but he makes valid points in certain things he's talking about as far as like, black people not supporting, each other, but he'll also say all lives matter and shit. And that's his opinion. I mean, he can say what he want. I mean, you don't have to agree with it. I don't agree with everything he says. I'm not gonna take everything he says as gospel. But the fact that everyone's acting like this, he's just off the walls now. It's like he already had these opinions way back when. He already showed signs of like saying whatever the fuck he wants way back in the day when he went on the stage and say, "She don't deserve this. Someone else should have got it." Like. Y'all telling me y'all just saw that? It's like, nah. And now, like,
what the fuck? It's so disrespectful.
And then 2022, everybody like, I didn't think Kanye was like this. It's like, really, like, and that's the thing. This is the thing. This is me. I'm gonna give me a little hot Kanye take. This may be considered a Kanye take, but I feel like black people, as a whole, like we tend to ignore signs of shit, and then we'll recognize it way after the fact when it's too late. And then we'll pretend like we didn't know. And it's like, obviously, this is happening way back when. So it's
Put a pin in that. We're going to revisit that section right there. But go ahead.
Yeah, it's like we got to be more aware. Like it's awareness. We need to have more awareness as a people. We don't have that awareness. We just do whatever. Not saying all black people don't have it, but a lot of us don't have awareness. We just
That's
do.
what I said. That brings me back to my last point. It was like, bro, like we ignore the signs until it's damn near too late, bro. We should be catching on to this shit like automatically, bro. Like, bro, ever since his mom passed, bro, just went off the deep end. I don't know if you need a hug or something, bro, or somebody to tell him it's gonna be all right. But bro's definitely been completing side quests at this point because this
And,
shit's getting ridiculous.
and being with Kim definitely ain't help.
Bro, anybody
didn't.
that's dated one of the
Did not help.
Kardashians, look where they're at now.
I honestly think Kanye wanted Kim because he saw her sex tape and he wanted to smash, and he thought grass was greener on the other side, and it was not. That's personally. This is what I was thinking back when he got with her. I was like, he just saw that ass. He was just like, yeah, I need that in my bed. And then when he got it, he was like, this shit was trash.
I mean, but like, well, my logical standpoint is with the Kardashians. Look all the people who dated them, and look where the fuck they at now.
shit, Ray J damn near about to kill himself.
All messed up, deluded, getting blamed for shit. I mean, damn, bro, the
It's a
list
common
goes on.
denominator. That's all I'm gonna say. I mean, conspiracy. I don't know. I ain't gonna say all that,
And then
but
no
a common
conspiracy,
denominator.
it's kind of like just out there, and everybody knows it, but they don't care. Which is
I'm
the
not
same.
gonna hold you. Go ahead, bro. My bad.
Which is the same thing we need to do with Kanye sometimes, bro. Like, bro has valid points, but sometimes he just be on that just typing shit.
I just wanted to say real quick.
Good.
Don't nobody want to date a fucking Kardashian. Like nobody wants to deal
All
with what they
facts.
have to like.
No printer.
They have to offer. Nobody wants to deal with the personality, like the whiny habits. I'm talking about Kim. Like, and for what I've seen in Keeping Up with the Kardashians, nobody wants to deal with that bullshit. They just want to look at them for their beauty, maybe smash to see what the plastic surgery feels like, and then dip. Like no man really wants to date and keep y'all and wife y'all or
Bro,
wife them. Because I'm not talking directly to them, but I mean, and I feel like that's facts. And it sucks because we're trying to make this shit more for everybody, but it's like, who really looks at a Kardashian and says, you know what, like that'd be a great person to have in my life. Yeah, like I want to have kids with this person.
Like, bro, I'm gonna be honest with you, and that's an RPG moment real quick because I'm about to cook their ass. Like, what beauty do you see in them, bro? There's been numerous crimes, not even crimes. My bad. Nah, fuck that. I'm going crazy. There's been numerous accusations that they've been stealing from black businesses, rebranding their products, selling bullshit products, and getting rich overnight. Like, where does this all come from, bro? And they be steady like robbing the black culture. You got Kylie Jenner out here trying to be black with this dark ass suntan. You got the only one that's actually even normal is Kendall, and nobody really fucks with
Kendall Jenner, she's cool.
just literally been fucking blackwashing the fuck out of black people, bro. That's all they do. And like, there's a couple of black entertainers and celebrities that have been noticing this shit, and like nobody even cares to even put a pin on it because they're just too scared to comment back or say something. I don't even think they're too scared. I just think they really don't give a fuck until everybody else starts saying some shit.
It's like, what are they gonna do? Because the Kardashians have so much power.
Because one of them decided to be a hoe because of their mom.
Well, yeah, the mom, you know, it's crazy.
I mean,
The mom told her to go do it. Like
accusations that Ray J put on social media, he put all the text and everything. The mom was the person that, like, choreography that damn sex tape, bro. She tried to make this man. I think she made this man circumcised or something. She tried to. I don't know. It's all on the internet, bro. Ray J literally exposed her dumbass. Like, bro, this was all the mom. The mom is the key figure, bro. She is the key figure, bro.
She pimped her
She
daughter.
basically slutted out her own daughter just to get famous at this point, bro. Because what have you known the mom for? Nothing.
Exactly. Like,
who the fuck buys products from the Kardashian? Nobody, bro. Who?
The whole family got on off of Kim.
I ain't seen one black person review their shit and said that shit was fire.
I think before this, Kim was Paris
just
Hilton's
a random ass.
She was Paris Hilton's like assistant or something.
Exactly.
And like the only reason they had money was because their actual dad was a lawyer for the
lawyer.
What was it, the OJ case, right?
Yeah, he represented OJ.
So that's
damn. So their dad was a lawyer, and he had bread, and he worked hard, and then the mom pimped the daughter, essentially,
bro. When
Then she
when the
got
dad
rich off a sex tape, and they
dad
got
passed,
power and money from social media. Then they
I'm gonna
got
tell you,
clout and started selling products, and they all got plastic surgery to keep their figures.
dad passed, bro. He had like some will or something, and he had a fat piece of money he left behind, and
Are
they
you
was eating.
serious, bro?
The
Yeah,
Kardashian
Is this really the
conspiracy.
fucking story of the Kardashians?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
yeah. It's really grim, bro. The more you get deeper into it, the more stupid and twisted this shit is, bro. Because it's like they're really eating off their dad, bro. And then
I'm fucking
the dad just
appalled.
wanted, huh?
I'm
Yeah, I'm
fucking
appalled.
appalled.
I mean,
Honestly,
like, bro, like
Behooved.
this shit is like
Taking
it's
that back.
stupid, bro.
be re
Like
Bewildered.
I'm flabbergasted.
exactly.
I am puzzled. It's just like, bro,
Flabbergasted.
what do you see in beauty in the Kardashians? There's nothing beautiful about them, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I see their kind. I see mixed chicks like that all the time in Texas that look just like them, bro.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I smashed Kim K today still, but that's it. I still smash.
Hey man, shout out to LTG. My boy said she looks like the fine auntie that kept herself up all over these years, like kept herself up over these years that had passed. And
Nah,
she was
bro.
like, she ain't hot no more. Nobody wants her.
I ain't
And
gonna lie
that's
to
a
you.
fact. Like she just took her plastic surgery out. You know that?
Yeah,
I
she
ain't gonna lie to
did.
you, bro.
Giselle, you know
look-
that?
She looked like she came straight out of Cyberpunk
smashing.
2077 with these implants, bro. That's what she looked like, bro.
This
She looked
man
like
said,
she
I'll
looked
still
like
smash it.
she looked like the freshest of DLC characters from Cyberpunk 2077.
Giselle, you acting like a thought. And speaking
Hey,
of thoughts, let me go on a rant real quick. I'm sorry.
Go ahead,
Yeah,
bro.
I was
don't.
waiting for your
Go
rant.
ahead, bro.
Yeah, hold on. I don't want to bring this up like for the 30th time. Like Terrell said, there needs to be an OnlyFans counter. But let me talk about this shit real quick.
Oh yeah.
So
Oh,
just yesterday, right? I have these 3 friends that are in the group chat with me, right? And like I see them at my job and shit. And one of them was a girl. She like one of them's a girl, there's 2 other guys. She came in this bitch and she was like, would you guys do OnlyFans? And I was like, I just looked at the message and I honestly didn't feel the need to look at it, respond to it, nothing. So I just let that shit alone. And they started sounding off in the group chat. So I was like, okay, I'll check it out. I go in there and one of my boys is like, nah, I wouldn't do it. Like, I mean, it depends on what it is, really, or if I'm getting bread from it, but like I'm not gonna be jacking off on camera. And she's like, oh please, you wouldn't? And I was just like, nah, bro, like no. He said no. And then the other dude was like, yeah, same shit. Like I might like pose for it or some shit, take pictures, but like it's only if I knew there was demand. So basically if they knew they wouldn't fail, they would do it. But I was like, I mean, I don't respect people that have OnlyFans or like people that exploit or people that pay for it, right? So they were like, why? Like, why don't you respect somebody that has an OnlyFans? And I was like, because
My
I
opinion.
mean, I there's a cycle of what it does to people, and we've already ranted on that, so I don't need to talk about that. But I just feel like if you are putting yourself on the internet and like just taking pictures of your body and making bread off that, I feel like you don't really learn or grow as a person because you're just taking the easy route out, which is okay. Like if you can make money and exploit what you have to make money, do that. That's fine. I just don't respect it. I would support you if you were a friend of mine and you made an OnlyFans. I would 100% support you, but I wouldn't respect it. I wouldn't be like, damn, like good shit. Like I'd be like, good shit, you made that money, but I wouldn't be like, I'm still gonna roast your ass. Like you try to get bold, I'm gonna cook you because you had an OnlyFans.
Like,
You feel what I'm saying? So I put the podcast TikTok. I put the podcast TikTok in that group chat. You know what those fuckers did?
what'd they do?
They liked the message. I went to the actual TikTok. Nothing had changed. Not the likes. There was no extra comments. No extra views. I refreshed it. Nothing. Why the fuck are these bitches telling me that they would support me if I had an OnlyFans and purchase that, but you won't support my fucking TikTok? The fuck is wrong with you? Like, we actually trying to put real substance into the world and shed light on different issues that all people have. Young men, young women, older women, fucking social media, the workplace, all these issues, and trying to actually help people and entertain y'all, but y'all want to support us for trying to do it in a wholesome way. But if I was to fucking sell my body and do a fucking get rich quick for selling my dick pic fucking scheme online, you'll fucking support that? What the fuck
Bars.
is wrong with y'all? Like that shit high key pissed me off. I'm not even gonna fucking hold you. That shit high key pissed me off. I was like, bro, do I give these bitches the benefit of the doubt and just say like maybe they just don't know that I want them to interact with my content? But it's like I posted a now on TikTok, and the same bitch that was in that group chat liked my now, but she didn't like my TikTok for the podcast. And we was talking about the Jeffrey Dahmer fucking series, and there was a TikTok about that series. So it's like, bro, just go to my shit. Like, if you see any of your friends grinding, if you're guilty of this, fuck you. If you see any of your friends grinding, they're trying to make merch, they're trying to make clothes, they're trying to make a business, they're trying to fucking, I don't know what the fuck, like they want to clean cars, like they want to make music. Fucking support them, because you dick ride the next motherfucker that's on the radio and blowing up because they're blowing up and they sound like shit with the electronic ass voice, yeet. But you'll dick ride the fuck out of them. But when they're trying to make it out of the fucking gutter and make something for themselves because they know they're special and they have something to provide and put into this world, you won't fucking support them unless it's a fucking OnlyFans. Get the fuck out my face with that shit. Honestly,
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. We live in a backward ass time, bro. Motherfuckers are so quick to take the easy route instead of taking the hard route and supporting others. Hey yo, boy, when you said something about supporting people, hey yo, shout out my boy Slick Scuddy, aka Quad Drastic, man. He out here making beats. You know, it's not up to scale right now, but I give him about a couple another seasons. He ain't gonna be icy with it. But like, yeah, bro, like I don't know, man. People just they see this stupid shit online, quick get rich scheme, and they just go crazy. I mean, it is what it is, bro. We live in dangerous times where it's okay to be a thought online and be praised, but the minute somebody wants to spread some positive news or light on what's going on, people are quick to degrade them in the most weird and unsensible way. So, with
I
that
just
being
don't
said,
understand, bro. It's like, is it
I
because it's
don't-
controversy? Because like I'm selling my body, and it's like you want to see what my body looks like, or like how it would be sexual on a OnlyFans? Like,
Yeah.
like what's the reason that you would support it?
just
I'm
the
a
thought,
guy
Sex
though.
sells, my boy.
just
Sex
the thought.
sells.
just the thought of somebody selling their body online,
They want to see the
and
baby
you
oil,
have
Rod.
to pay, and somebody else is paying to see your body online, is what is blasphemy, bro. It's like, I mean, basically, you're in the porn industry at that point, because it's a
Exactly what it
subscription.
is.
It's
But
literally a subscription, bro.
if you
But
if you look at all the advertisements for a lot of shit, sex sells. Like all the sex
yeah,
scene, all that shit sells. So of course it's easy to
but
digest.
you know what the counter to that is?
What's the counter, King? Let me know. Enlighten me.
Time,
You're
age.
right. You're
Cause
right.
your shit gonna go down, your shit gonna go saggy.
This
So
shit
you
gonna
can't be
go.
doing that shit forever, bro. Your shit is
Bro, for
not
this,
gonna be hyperactive,
for
bro.
this.
And 9 times out of 10, the motherfuckers who be doing OnlyFans with their girl or anything, they don't work out. They don't work out. They don't keep in shape. They don't eat right. They don't fast. They don't do any kind of meditation. That shit gonna be looking saggy as fuck in the next 3-4 years. Wondering why that OnlyFans bag ran out. Your girl gonna be looking like shit. She probably gonna get plastic implants when her shit not looking right because she eating fucking chicken nuggets and goddamn Popeye's chicken sandwiches every day instead of eating a goddamn salad and getting some sun. But I digress. Yeah, man, it's just blasphemous because like you support all this dumb shit, but you don't want to support your friends who's actually out here grinding trying to make something of themselves until it's too late. Like
I'm
there's
trying
so
to.
many outlooks on this because like right now we're a testament to time, bro. It's only a matter of time. We can only go up. And once we get famous, I don't want nobody from my people I used to go to school with. Don't hit me up, bro. Oh man, I see
I
you on
always
YouTube
knew you
grinding.
could do it. Shut your ass
No,
up.
bro. No, bro. You was not. I sent you TikToks. I sent you TikToks. I sent you everything, bro. And you ain't want to reach out or nothing. But as
You
soon as I
wasn't with
post
me
the video,
shooting in the gym.
as soon as I post the video, of me buying an SRT Hellcat or something, you ass want to be the first one
That's
in
what
line.
all the likes are, all the fire emojis. Shut your ass up.
Yeah, fuck out of here, bitch.
Hey, bro. Like,
That shit pisses me off because it's free. Like it's nothing. It's not hard to just like. It's not hard to like comment something. It could be like, oh, this is fire. It's so free. And it's like y'all wait till like it's the very last second to where people don't even have the time to even like have a conversation with you because they're so busy now doing extra shit because they made it. That's when y'all want to tag on and be like, yeah, like that's my boy. Like we were not boys. Like shut your ass
funny
up.
too because like I had like a whole group of friends. I told them I was doing a podcast. I even showed them some episodes, and that's for the motherfuckers at work. They be asking me about when I record and shit. I don't never see y'all ass in the comment section or nothing. But it's cool though, because when I blow up, y'all niggas getting backhanded.
And this is not even the only thing we're all doing. Like we're doing extra shit on the side. Like we have behind the
that's what I'm
scenes
saying, bro.
shit that we're doing.
We
This is
stream.
not this YouTube is not only gonna be the podcast at a certain point. We're gonna be
We
doing extra
stream.
shit too.
We stream games. We stream roasting sessions. We got a roasting session video coming up soon. Shit, we make Rod's got the vlog channel where he's vlogging his exercise, his fitness, his life. Terrell's about to start streaming. Denzel's about to go crazy on the PC stuff and Blender stuff. I'm about to start streaming, probably getting back into music. So it's like we just come on here to rant about bullshit. We rant about real life topics and how our experiences align with that topic. So motherfuckers be in the chat talking about we some little ass boys. Don't let me cook you, bro. I will Gordon Ramsay your shit. And that's
Bing
on God.
Bong. You're a grown ass man with Bing Bong as your name. You couldn't come with nothing correct. And you just made that account too. That account was made on October 7th. I peeped. I did my research. You had no videos, no about section, no likes, nothing. You just made that shit and you jumped on that shit talking about
literally
y'all boys.
a Kanye meat writer. Hey, for all Kanye fans, bro, y'all some meat writers, bro.
For real. Nut hugging like shit. Just
I
hugging his
fuck
shit
with
just like
Kanye.
this.
You gotta admit to your own fault.
Tongue out.
Bro's off the deep
Get
end,
the
bro.
flavor.
Damn, bro. I didn't know we ordered a foot long Kanye meat writer sub. Because that shit must be tasting hella tasty.
With a side of dingleberries, with y'all weird ass.
For real.
Side of hairy dingleberries, bro.
Yeah.
Like, bro, just admit, bro, is at fault, bro, because bro talking outlandish. But like, yeah, man, this goes for everybody that we put out the podcast for. All the motherfuckers being showed, all you motherfuckers. I don't know. I don't care what state you in. When we blow up, don't hit us up, bro. I'm gonna date right back to this video. I'm gonna give you the timestamp and everything. Don't hit us up.
If y'all have been following the podcast since episode 1, you know we said it plenty of times. Like, I don't want this to be like our end all be all like this. I want us to have our own shit going on, and then like certain days out the week we come together here and do the podcast. The podcast is just a stepping stone. We're gonna keep doing this shit because it's fun. Like we all enjoy just sitting here.
Bro,
just
we've been
ranting
knowing
about
each other
bullshit.
for a long ass time, bro. If anybody makes it in the group, everybody else gonna eat.
Facts.
So you're gonna have to get used to us, one way or another.
We're gonna make
I
it.
don't like him because he seemed a little cocky or whatever. Nah, bro. It's just how our personalities blend. We may get on each other's nerves, we may piss each other off, but that's just a part of being friends. You're gonna have to get used to these four faces, bro, because when we blow up, it's over for y'all. Anybody that's talking shit on the comment section, I'm pulling up to your house, nigga.
The
I don't give a fuck where you
amount
stay,
of ideas and passion and all that's in this group right here is crazy. Y'all just don't see it really. But you know, we'll make y'all see it.
We're about to restart recording them roast sessions at late nights. Yeah, y'all finna see.
We could put a roast montage together. That would be gas.
We dead ass not we not playing, bro. Like y'all think shit sweet because y'all see us on this camera once every week. Don't get it twisted, bro. We will cook your ass alive.
Man, over here licking himself on camera, like you gotta stop doing that shit.
But
bro.
I digress, man. It's like, yeah, man, it don't cost shit, bro.
Only pause.
It's free
Only
99.
pause.
$3.99 to like,
Free
$3.99 to hit
like.
share. You're not gonna look goofy sharing this shit. Most of y'all be like, "Oh, y'all funny, y'all this, y'all that." Don't tell me.
We
comment
never see y'all in the comment section. You don't have to comment on every video. Just
Just
like
one.
it or something.
Follow the TikTok. That's free too. Like you can skip through our shit. Just follow. We need the follows. Follow us.
We're not asking you to fucking like every damn video and comment. We just trying to
Or
see
hug
if y'all
our
really
nuts.
fuck with
Don't
us.
hug our nuts. Just like the occasional video that you like. For real.
I'm telling you right now, bro. Y'all better like this shit, bro. Because when we get famous, I don't want to hear nothing talking about I was there from day one. Yeah. Huh?
Now
Why you
to
post that
address
comment like 2 hours ago, huh?
now to
This video,
address the
This video
fact that
2 years old, bro. You posted the comment just now.
now to address the fact that we wait till it's too late, right? So there is this YK Osiris Instagram live from like a week ago, I want to say.
Oh yeah. I heard
And he
about
was
that.
like, he was driving, he was in LA, going to this mall, and he was like, yeah, like I have no friends, I have no celebrity friends, nobody really fucks with me. Drake and who else did he say? Did he say Drake?
Little baby.
Lil Baby. It was Drake and Lil Baby. They don't fuck with him no more. And he was like, yeah, man, like if y'all want to come rob me, I'm gonna be at this mall at this time right now. If y'all want to come rob me, take my life, take my chain, whatever, it's just me by myself. And it almost came off as like a cry for help type shit. But it's
It
like
was.
people will look at this video of him, this Instagram live, and like clown him, right? But it's like YK Osiris, like even though like his music, he has the little antics where he owes everybody money, yeah, whatever. And then he has like his one-off hits and all that. But like
One hit wonder.
this is still like an entertainer, right? He's still a person, right? And he still has these emotions, and he's still by him. Like if he's crying out for help like this, someone, even if you don't really fuck with him as a celebrity, like reach out to him and check up on him. Cause like when it's like on the news, YK Osiris, God forbid, YK Osiris dies at whatever age, y'all gonna be like, damn, like I've been rocking with YK Osiris since day one. It
Fake
goes
love.
back to the PNB situation. Like y'all been
Fake
rocking with them
love,
for
bro.
so long, but like y'all
Oh
can't name
yeah.
me his last album. Like
Well, no, I got something to say on that PVB situation though. Apparently, the girlfriend finally spoke. But being on to this YK Osiris shit, bro. Like, I feel sympathy for the man, but at the same time, like, why do you have to put a cry out on the internet? I mean, you got your family, you got friends. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that until it was my last resort. It don't cost nothing to call up your cousins or people that you grew up with to say, "Hey, man, I'm not in a good spot. Can we talk or something?" Like, I don't know what's going on behind the scenes of Hollyweird because I'm not connected to that side. I'll never be connected. I'll probably do some Dave Chappelle shit, go back to motherland, discover my roots and shit. But at the same time, bro, like if a man is doing that shit, bro, and you sitting here laughing in the comments talking about, bro, El Bozo, rip your mans, like you just as guilty as that man because this man's crying out for help and you just ignoring the fact. But everybody wants to show fake love when a person is deceased and passed away. Talking about, oh yeah, I used to rock with him, bro, and bro, that shit crazy, bro. We in a world right now where fake love get more attention than actually showing a person love when they're here. So it's always good to check up on your family or your close homeboys because sometimes some people grew up in foster homes and the only thing they got is homeboys
Yep.
that they grew up with. That's considered them family. And for another thing, for the people out there that's probably gonna chastise me on family and shit, I don't give a fuck if blood is thicker than water. Sometimes blood be the evilest ones. We done
right,
seen too many rappers and people get killed by their own damn family over money.
what was that, episode 9, Blood is Thicker Than Water? I think it was
Yeah,
episode 9.
bro. Sometimes blood isn't the right answer, bro. Sometimes it's the people you rock with online, or sometimes it's just your. It could be your next door neighbor, your cousin, or somebody, or the grocery man down the street. It could
Facts.
be way more close to you than your family. So it's always imperative to check up on your loved ones, man, because you don't know what's going on. One day y'all could be talking, the next couple hours you could be just finding out the news. So yeah, for people that's trying to clown YK Osiris, man, I seen that. I seen a little video of that live, bro. That man is crying for help, and motherfuckers ain't gonna give it to him until it's too late, until he's in 6 feet under. So it's imperative to check up on your homeboys and shit, man. But it brings me back to the PNB situation. His girlfriend finally spoke. Now, this is what she said. She said as they were shooting, PNB shoved her on the ground and told her to duck for cover. So I'm guessing he shielded the bullets. I don't think their initial target was her, but I think, niggas just sprayed the gun in any direction, and he just so happened to take the bullets for her. So, I mean, but why did you? I don't know, man. Like, because when you watch the video, Lord forbid anybody that watched that video, it's dark and gruesome. She was not there in the background crying at all or anything. There was no signs of her. So what do y'all got to say on this, man?
It's shot. It's shock because when my mom died in front of me, I didn't cry.
That
At her
could be
funeral, I didn't cry. So I wouldn't say all that because not everybody process emotions the same. So
Yeah. Hey, can I
everybody
ask you
like
a
to do
question real
that,
quick
but
about that?
what's that?
Were you like mentally gone at that point, like when it happened?
No, I was just very young and didn't know how to process it. So it didn't. I didn't know how to react to that. You know, only time I cry is if I felt physical pain. You know, or I did a fake cry to get something that I wanted. You know, kid shit. So
Yeah.
yeah, I just couldn't really process it. So people could say the same shit about me when my mom died. It was like, you didn't cry at the funeral. Cause my sister cried, but she's emotional as shit.
Mhm.
And she was older than me anyway. But yeah.
So,
So
can I ask you another question?
what's that?
When you were old enough to realize what actually happened, are you still the same way? Were you still the same way or what?
Later on, I don't know. I've been through a lot of shit by the time I was like 16, 17. But by that time, it was like so much time had passed. You know, I didn't cry. I was sad, but I still didn't cry.
So you think like when stuff like that happens, it's just shock. It's like you can't
It's
actually
mostly shock.
process it
Yeah.
yet.
Yeah, I
Okay.
mean, I'm not saying that she can't end up crying later, but like for her not to be crying, like not everybody's built the same as far as like how they deal with sadness. Because there's a lot, like I'd say most of the population, like when it comes to stuff like that, they'll be on the floor crying. They'd be like, "My husband's dead," or "My baby dad's dead." We'll walk the band, they be hollering and carrying on. But there's a small minority of people that can like just be like, "Wow, like this really happened." Like shit, he's dead. I don't know how to process this. It's just probably in the fucking corner, just staring at the ground. Really, probably what
Shout
she
out
was
to
doing.
shout out to Kendrick. We all grieve different. Everyone's uh method of grieving is completely different from
Yeah, and people like to give other
Yeah.
people shit because they don't grieve the way they would, and it's like, I mean, at that point, you might as well shit on someone for being a different color than you because everybody's a different shade. So
Yeah.
it's all different.
Okay. No, I just wanted to answer that because, like you said, everybody agrees different, and I was just trying to figure out like why wasn't she making a noise? Because that's like you said, that's most people's reaction to when the shit actually goes down is they're on the floor crying and screaming, but she was nowhere to be found. I just thought that was kind of weird, but she did say that he told her that he pushed her out the way and told her to duck down, and he shielded her from the bullets. Apparently, uh, that's a tragedy, man. I don't really know what to say about that, but just check up on your loved ones, man, because you don't know what the hell's going on, bro. They might tell you they're okay, and then a couple hours later, they might but they might not be here. So
Bro, what do you think about the YK Osiris and the PNB thing?
yeah, what you think about that, Rob?
Um, excuse me. I don't know. The YK Osiris situation is scary because like a red flag goes off when I hear that, or like I picture him saying like, "Hey, I'm here," because why would you ever do that? Like
He's gone.
even though even though like you don't have as much I hate to say the word clout, but even though you're not generating as much attention as you used to, that's still something that I feel like no one should ever want to say. So it's definitely a cry for help. Like no one should ever be like, "Hey, I'm here right now. I'm just by myself. Like come take my chain." It's like how many people care to actually show up if I send this message out and like will try to attack me or like just like show up to see me, or you know what I'm saying? That's what it
Yeah.
seems like. So I never really paid attention to YK Osiris besides the last thing I've seen of him is him in that ice bucket or
Yeah,
like the
that
ice
ice
bath thing.
that shit was kind of funny.
Yeah, it was funny. That was really funny. I was like, dang, look at him. Okay, that's pretty solid. And then I hear this, and I'm just like, well, fuck, because I never really tune into live streams like that. I don't know. I feel like a real disconnect. I don't want to stray off the topic, but I feel a real disconnect from like people that already have like a lot of money. They already have like a huge following.
Established. Mhm.
Yeah, exactly. So people like artists or any kind of celebrities, actors, actresses, or whatever you want to call them, anybody or creators that are established, and when they go live, it's like I probably go in if like I really connected with them a lot earlier in my like teen years or something. But like if I just discovered them and they go live, I don't know, unless like I really connect with their content, like I resonate with it, I'll probably check them out to see what they're doing. But other than that, like it's like I'm not clicking that because it doesn't serve me any purpose. Like I'll go in there for a few seconds and then just like see what they're doing. It's like they're doing the same shit as me. You know what I'm saying? I could be in that boat. So it's like if y'all are doing something, y'all creating something, it's like I want to see where your passion is and where like what you're doing because your potential is untapped. You know what I'm saying? It's different to continue doing something to keep that image and generate that revenue. Like I don't know how to say this. So like it's different when you're doing it just to continue and to keep that figure like that image. You know what I mean? And continue getting those likes and those taps, those clicks, as opposed to when you're doing it to grow or put yourself out there or to maybe find that. Because I feel like your passion is your passion is in its purest form, like before you come up, before you become established. So yeah, I don't really like check things like that out. So I would have never known, honestly, if y'all never said anything about it. But the PNB situation, I thought it was a sad situation. It's sad to hear that anybody has died or anybody was killed, especially when so many people loved them and they had so many fans. But I mean, that's just life, and it happens. So it's not like I guess I'm kind of cold to it, but it just sucks. Everybody has loved ones that they lose. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has lost somebody very important to them. You have someone right here that has experienced that. So it's like, I mean, it just sucks that it might be your favorite artist or whatever, but I mean, it's just another person, really. So, gotta keep pushing.
You have any thoughts, concerns? Well, I think you already rapped on this. Yeah, you
he
did. Well,
did.
the PNB thing, yeah. But anything about the YK Osiris?
YK,
I think he's from Florida too, by the way.
yeah, I
Yeah, he is from Florida.
never really had any problems with YK Osiris. A lot of people was shitting on him when he first released for his music. Like because remember when he was in the Cypher? That's pretty much when he broke out. Like his in a Cypher. I don't know what year.
The double XL cipher, right?
Yeah, and everybody was shitting on him for his like style, so to speak. But he was
Yeah.
like an R&B artist from the
Mhm.
jump, so it's like I don't know why people was like not his type of music and everything. And he
So it's
used to speak up.
2019.
Yeah, and he used to speak on a lot of shit that a lot of other artists like that was
He
famous
did.
didn't. Yeah, and a lot of people peep that, and a lot of people ain't really fuck with it because that's probably why he ain't have a lot of celebrity friends. Because I don't think he thinks the same way they do, like with shit like that. Like he's more like a free thinker, like what
Yeah.
Kanye wanted to be at the start, but isn't now. But
Yeah.
yeah, but like YK
And
Osiris ain't as big, and he's like it's starting to wear down on him, like him like being
Lonely.
being what's the word,
Lonely. Or by
unique.
himself.
Being unique is like
Oh.
is to his detriment today. Like to the detriment being unique in his worldviews and how he sees things. Like he has people that have rocked with him since the beginning, but he's definitely going through his problems with that. Like everything has consequence, good or bad, depending on how you are, how you react with certain people, how you talk. Like if you a bot and you just agree with everybody else agrees, you'll make a lot of friends. You'll be pretty famous and stuff like that. But
you're
you
more
won't.
marketable.
Yeah, you're more marketable. But I used to call it ASIC, but you'll be more ASIC. And yeah, if you know, you know. But yeah, it's like you could do that, and it'd be good consequences and it'd be bad consequences because you would be seen as a bot. Like that's like the new word for basic bot. You'll be a
Oh
bot.
man, bro.
You'll
Another
be a
thing, I'm
bot.
sorry to cut you off, bro, but another thing, I'm starting to see everybody use NPC now. Like I was not using that term. I'm starting to see people who be driving like I was there's so many car videos cutting up late at night. Like dudes be like, look at this NPC. Like, bro, what you know about that?
Nothing at all. They saw
All the gaming shit is coming full fucking circle.
You know about that,
6,
huh?
7 years ago, bro, I
Toxic.
was saying
Motherfuckers-
bot. I was saying bot.
motherfuckers
Like I
was
said that at
mashing
basic
it.
training, and somebody heard me say that, and they cried of laughter. And I was like, "What is this dude doing? Like, you
Nobody
fucking
was
bot?"
saying NPC or bot like that back then, though. Everybody started saying that. What y'all know about NPCs? Most of the motherfuckers that be saying that shit right now are NPCs. Just because you drive a Hellcat or Mustang, Camaro ZL1, whatever the fuck you drive, you still an NPC, bro.
Like what? If you're using your NPC, tell me what NPC is. Tell me what the N, the P, and the C stand for. Go ahead, I'll wait.
Bro, like I'm really trying to figure this shit out, bro. I watched a video the other day, bro. Was talking about they moving like NPCs right now. Isn't that what you do?
For y'all bitch ass niggas that don't know what it is non-playable character.
Goofy.
Ass little boy. Fuck
Just
wrong with
because
y'all?
you drive a sports car and you want to do some stupid shit on the road with a GoPro mounted to your head like a fucking retard in traffic doesn't mean you are not an NPC, bro. You were still an
Where's that
NPC
at?
because you don't even know what the fuck is actually going on behind the
We
scenes.
at an hour. I'm at an hour, so let's remember
I'm at
that.
hour and 8, so it should be around there.
I don't
somewhere.
care, bro. Like, you could be famous as fuck. If you drive a Bugatti or you drive anything else, you would still consider it an NPC because you really don't know what the fuck is actually going on. So, quick reminder, bro. Y'all motherfuckers was not using NPC or bots back then. And now y'all
Bro.
just started to use it. I'm starting to see a lot of people start using NPC and bots now, bro. Y'all still NPCs.
You want to know another phrase that came from Twitch culture
What?
from way back in the day that's used by everyone today?
What?
It's a 5-letter word. Toxic. That shit has been used since like
Toxic's
2013.
been used since like 2010, 2011. The old
Around that
school COD
time.
videos.
And now that shit is used in every relationship. It's used in every fucking it's used in every form of media or sport. Like oh, he toxic. Or you just shooting down in the hole, toxic. Like y'all don't know where that shit came from. Like I can
Motherfuckers-
tell you where that shit came from. Like
I know where it came from because I was there, bro. I
the
seen
dirt
in
it came
Modern
off of.
Warfare 2 lobbies. Motherfuckers was calling everybody the N-word, toxic, all that try hard. And now you got companies like Nike with the try hard t-shirt and shit. I'm like, what the
And
fuck?
sweaty, I know exactly where that came from.
NPC
Sweaty.
t-shirt.
Yeah,
You know
come
where that
on now.
You know where
I
that
hate
came
seeing
from.
that.
I seen somebody
Here's a war.
rocking an NPC t-shirt at the gas station pumping gas. I'm like, bro,
Yeah, just like an NPC. Unaware.
you definitely is an NPC, bro.
Unaware.
You-
He's not the main character. NPC.
Facts.
oh no! He's the main character in his NPC
No,
storyline.
he's a
but he's not the main character.
He's a non-player character.
He is a
Unplayable.
unlockable skin in the crypt from Deadly Alliance.
The
Mortal
main
Kombat.
character didn't get to him yet, so he
Nah,
just,
bro.
he's just
You
being
remember,
an
you
NPC.
remember, you remember Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance? We had to collect them coins in that graveyard and figure out the passwords. That's what he is. Your ass is an NPC.
Nah,
Unlockable.
he's the man. He's the man in Resident Evil 4 that sell you the guns. What you buying? Look at that. I think that's
I'm dead.
Or the fat motherfucker from Resident Evil 7 talking about some. Ooh, what are you buying today?
Oh
Bro,
yeah. Oh my god, he was
Just
so
because
fucking
you use the term
annoying.
NPC and toxic, bro, you still an NPC. I don't give a fuck what you drive, bro. You can come from a dirty beat up Camry to an Altima to a motherfucking Hellcat SRT. You still an NPC, bro. Whether you like it or not.
Now to as a precursor to the next episode, because the next episode has to be the Halloween episode, because we do it the week after is after Halloween. So I have some light Halloween topics, kinda. We'll save the rest for the next episode. We'll do the Halloween candy tier list, our favorite scary movies, all that shit. We'll come back to the scary movie shit because there's a bunch of movies we didn't talk about. So what were you guys afraid of as a kid? Like what was your fear as a kid?
Sleep
Nigga, the
paralysis.
dark.
Yeah, the dark for me. Yeah,
Sleep
just being
paralysis.
like locked in a room and it's dark and there's nowhere to turn the light on or a closet. Yeah, they just scare the fuck out of me. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Paralysis.
See, paralysis. You knew about that as a
Oh.
kid?
I was knowledgeable as fuck, bro.
I happened a couple times. I ain't gonna lie.
Bro,
That shit was scary.
I'm telling you, bro, when you wake up and your eyes just locked in and you can't move your body for about a minute and you start seeing something form dark with the eyes glowing in the corner of your room, you just sitting there like first person POV GoPro mounted on your head, like, bro, what the fuck is going on? Bro, I'm really about to die like this. Hey, bro, don't tell me you not scared of that shit, bro. Because when you wake up and you like, damn, I can't fucking move, and you just see something in the back of your corner, like, yeah, what's up, boy?
Let's start
We finna
cooking in
have
my
a
head. I'm gonna start roasting your shit. Non-tangible ass. I'm on your shit.
The third plane of existence looking ass.
Facts. Astral
bro, sleep
projecting
paralysis
looking
is
ass.
no joke, bro. Because like
Going ghost face ass.
my friend had sleep paralysis. It was like middle school. It was like 8th grade, bro. He didn't come to school because he had sleep paralysis. I'm like, man, that shit wussy. 2 days later, tell me why that shit happened to me, and I'm like, duh.
This shit
What
the
the
real
fuck?
deal. You ass like this.
Yeah,
like
bro,
you in the casket, like
you locked in, like your eyes, like you locked in that certain position for like a minute straight, bro. You cannot do anything. You just see something just forming in the corner of
yeah.
your
And the
room.
first time you able to move is always like you should feel your fingers switching like this. And when you are able to
Yeah,
move,
bro,
like towards the end,
you're twitching, but you can't move it. You're like, dog, what the fuck?
you're like, fuck.
I
Like
heard that
somebody
happens
put
when you sleep
shadow
on your
possession
back.
jutsu on my shit.
Yeah, I heard it happens when you sleep on your back.
Yeah, it
But
happens
I
when
don't
you
sleep
sleep
on
on
my
your back.
back. I've
don't
never
sleep on
never
my
had it
back.
happen to me
But
either.
if you sleep on your back, here's a trick. Here's a trick, y'all. Here's a trick if you don't know. If you sleep on your back, let's say like you got to be at work at 8 o'clock, right? And you go to sleep at like 4. If you sleep on your back, it'll feel like you had 6 hours. Versus if you sleep on your side, you'll probably oversleep. When you sleep on your back, you'll get a better sleep and you'll wake up easier. Don't tell me how I know
Interesting.
this. Just do that. Just try it out. Just try it out. Like
Interesting.
if you want,
Okay.
like let's say you got 4 hours of sleep, and you want it to feel like you got sleep. Sleep on your back. Just sleep on your back.
Interesting develop. I might have to
It
try
does
that.
run the
That's
risk of
probably
sleep
why
paralysis.
soldiers sleep like that. Interesting.
Yeah, I be sleeping on my back when I know I ain't getting no sleep. When I don't not getting any sleep, I'll sleep on my back on purpose because it's like it feels better when it feels like I got some sleep, even though I didn't.
I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna take a nap on my back. 20-minute nap.
Yeah, you'll
But
actually, it'd be easier for you to wake up when you on your back, like you're more alert. I don't know how to really explain it.
It's
Like
strange. I
sounds
know
will
what
wake
you're
you
talking
up.
about.
Like you'll sleep through some shit on your side, or you sleep on your stomach or something like that. But if you sleep on your back, you're more alert to
I
sound and
can't
shit, so
sleep
you'll
on
wake
my
up.
stomach. That shit weird.
I
Yeah,
love
your
that
neck be
shit. I ain't even gonna hold you. I be looking like
Sleep on my
Yamcha,
side.
slumped. Just like that. I be gone. What you talking about? I sleep on my side, my left side. That's the go-to. Right
Yeah.
side on my on my stomach. I be out. You kidding me? I be sprawled out in that fucking bed. I be looking like Patrick, just gone. Oh my goodness.
I think
But
my
yeah,
fear was the dark too. Like especially when you a kid and you try to go to the kitchen at night to go get some snacks. You gotta turn on the lights, all the lights on, and then you gotta turn them bitches right back off. And
Run
you
up
just
the
make that
stairs real
sprint
quick.
like the fucking like a ghost is chasing you. Your ass is like this with the snacks in your
Mhm.
hand. I'm like,
Shut
yeah,
that
nah.
door.
Like
Yeah.
it's an endless day of paranormal activity on your
that shit's
shit.
just so weird, bro. Like the way my house was, like my mom's house, it's like, how can I explain this? So like when you walk in, like let's say this is the layout of the house, right? So you
Yeah.
walk in, like you walk in through the front door, this is the like the dining area right here, and there's a big living room. There's a long hallway like that. It goes to my mom's room and then my room. Or the computer room, and then like here's my room. So like I would have to walk out, go this way. It's a long hallway, you walk down, then you go through here, and the kitchen is right here. It's like a long hallway in the kitchen.
Yeah,
And then
go
this is
across
like
the
the
damn
laundry
house.
room. Yeah, so
Damn.
like when I would have to go like opening that door, it wasn't so bad because the wall is right here, like the wall is right there. But when I walk down and make that left, it's just hallway and then open darkness. And we had like this alarm system, and it was like a little white thing. It was like a little white rectangle, and it has like a red light, and it comes on whenever like somebody's moving. So like looking at that as a kid, that shit used to freak me out because it's just open and it's darkness. Like that shit is weird, especially after watching scary movies, like the shits
Facts.
that you wasn't supposed to, paranormal movies, and then seeing that fucking hallway, and then that red light will come on, and it's like I'm not even over there.
And then your mind starts going like, what the fuck is looking at me right now? Something could be looking at me right now.
Mm-hmm. I'd be tweaking, and I walk through, and then like it's like especially when I get too deep into the darkness. And it's like I know I got that long hallway behind me. I was like, somebody's probably fucking following me or some shit. But yeah,
Start swinging in the dark type shit. Like,
yeah, I used to be worried as fuck. Like, but now it's like it's not really a fear no more. Sometimes I'm uncomfortable. Like if it's just me by myself in the house
yeah,
and it's like
facts.
dark
Yo,
as shit,
your neck hair
and I'm
starts
hearing shit,
shaking
then
up.
it's like I'm kind of alert, but I'm not really worried because it's like I would dare a ghost or fucking a demon or whatever the fuck y'all believe in I would dare one of them shits to attack me. And like if I ever heard some shit, I would have to investigate because like the like knowing feels better than just like having that unknown. Like what if there was like something over there? What if it's like I'd rather know and be attacked by some shit. So if something was to happen, I ain't gonna lie, I might be like the white person in the situation. I might go investigate. I'm not finna dip.
Let's go check
Unless
this out.
yeah, unless it was like definitely like glass shattering, then I'm going to grab the strap immediately. But like if it's just like I thought I saw something, I have to go check that out. Like you're not gonna just like probably be in my house in my crib and I don't know that you're there.
My nigga instincts would kick in, bro, because I'm not with it, bro. I always keep the strap with me, bro, but like I don't know, man. Watching them paranormal activity movies back to back to back that last week, bro. Definitely not trying to run the smoke with Toby or whatever the hell his name is.
Toby was a demon. I ain't gonna lie.
That man, nah, bro. He on a 25x2 tactical nuke kill streak. They played the clip of this man getting his back broken half. I was like, nah, I don't want that smoke. You got it.
Yeah. I don't know if I believe in all that shit, but
I mean like you get like when you're in the dark sometimes, you ever get that ominous feeling behind you and your neck hairs just raise up?
I don't think so. Like
outside,
you never been in the dark or in like going someplace or something and your neck hairs just raise up and you start getting goosebumps on your shoulders and shit.
I've had that happen. Yeah,
I think I've had, but it's like after I psych myself out. Like if I'm in a solid space or I'm focused on something, I'm good. But it's not until I start thinking about it and I start like inviting those thoughts, like what if, then I start getting like I start spooking myself.
Oh, like let me give you an instance. Like sometimes when I'm at home by myself, I'm chilling in my crib and shit. It's dark. It's dark outside. It's like 9:30 type shit. Night. I'm just chilling, gaming, I'm vibing, and then suddenly just my neck hair is raised. I get goosebumps all over my shoulders and shit. So you like never had anything like that?
Like that? No, I haven't. It's usually like I'll think of like a scary movie. Like what if something was just watching me right now? Then I'm like, all right, like what the fuck?
Yeah, or your ass is in the shower washing your hair, like your face
hear something outside.
Like, what if somebody's fucking watching me right now? And then you just try to strain your shit open, and it's like, oh
the
fuck,
fucking curtain, like
yeah,
I know your ass is in there.
Elbow curtain.
Nah, for real. I mean, everybody's done that shit at least once. I know y'all seen that video where the dude walked in the bathroom and he just swung on the fucking curtain, like trying to catch the ghost slipping. That shit was funny as fuck, bro.
Started.
But yeah, like I don't know. I feel like that's the only time when I get in my own head that it happens. But I try to stay clear of shit like that. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I've been looking at videos like about like Satanists because this one guy, like this shit popped up in my feed and he said he was a Satanist and he like had a testimony. He was saying, yeah, it was easiest to do witchcraft on the people that didn't believe in God or whatever. Like they'd be the perfect subjects. So I was like watching this shit a little bit and I don't remember what the fuck he was saying because I think it's bullshit. But like, it's crazy how you can be a Satanist and really talk to Satan and be a newfound like Christian and get admitted into heaven. Isn't that kind of weird though? Like, because you believe that Jesus is your savior and that you're saved and like you go to church, you get baptized, whatever. And it's like now like those steps admit you into heaven as opposed to like a random person that just does everything well, like has good morals and they just don't believe in God. I think it's weird. I don't want to start nothing, but I think that's kind of strange.
With the Jesus freaks, bro, because if I might say some outlandish shit, and they might that TikTok actually might blow up, and I might get all the Jesus people on my shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie, because as soon as you said religion, I started cooking up the meanest of spells.
I knew how I found it. So I was looking up Halloween shit, and they were like, on the TikTok, it was like, oh, Halloween is the worst fucking, do not celebrate it. It's the day of the dead. Yeah, that TikTok you like it's when it's the day that you're closest to all the other souls that are roaming around and like it's easiest to invite evil in because like we watch these horror movies and like we play with Ouija boards and like Ouija boards, excuse me, and all this shit and he was saying that just be careful, don't let your kids celebrate it, yada yada yada, and I was just like, I guess I don't get a Ouija board right now. The fuck?
That's trying to be on his religious shit, bro. So let me break this down before we get off this shit. You mean to tell me you're a religious person, right? You go through Monday through Friday, just doing whatever the fuck you want to do. Maybe fucking some bitches, going out drinking,
We respect women.
fucking off people. Yeah, we respect women. Fucking around with people, calling people this and that behind their back, dissing people, and then when Sunday comes, you just go to church and you think you forgive.
It's a valid question.
Come
It's
on,
like
bro.
it just doesn't make sense. But
The thing that baffles me the most is like people actually think a man in a white robe is gonna come save them at the end of their life.
what does make sense, so I agree with you. But what does make sense is everything like in this world is so particular and precise that it's like there had to be there has to have been a creation. Ain't no way we just out of nothing, planet, people, we evolve,
Dude, the
organisms
proof is right
evolve.
in
Like,
front of us, bro. The
Now-
fucking pyramids of Giza, bro. That shit, bro. There was no way in hell we could physically pick them bitches up, and that shit is
I'm a-
precise to the T.
I'm a wrap on this too. But there was I had posted something on my story, like I want to say like before we recorded last episode, I was like, oh shoot, some podcast topics, right? So my uncle asked, oh, is God real, right? That was his question. Now, the way I see it, like I have a problem with religion and like people trying to like force their religion on people, but
Christians.
as far as like is there a god, or is there something up there that or something out there that probably carefully crafted all of us, because there's only one of the human race. Like there's no other planet out there so far that we've seen that has like people that look like us, and the way everything's so carefully crafted, like a little too much of something could have just fucked everything, we probably wouldn't have existed, right? So I think in that sense, there might be something. It might not be like the word God. We might not be able to understand what it is, but I think there's something up there that crafted us. And to go back to the pyramid shit, the pyramids were like those fucking
Bro.
slabs are so heavy, and the way the pyramids were set, like I think it's set in something
Bro,
specific
it's
to the earth.
literally-
Like it's like
literally precise.
perfect. And
Perfect.
it's like, bro, there's no way that humans did this shit. There's something had to have come down and
Bro,
like,
we didn't even have the technology or minds to pick that, or the tools to pick up them goddamn blocks.
we weren't
bro.
even built like that back then.
That's what I'm
Like,
saying, bro. And it's like, if you look at it from space, all those pyramids around the world are in perfect linear precision with each other.
yeah,
So you tell me how the fuck somebody said, you know what, from the space station, let's see if these shits actually lined up. Them shits lined up like a goddamn satellite map.
perfect. And
Perfect. And you know what the crazy thing is? They're discovering more underwater, bro, that aligns with the other ones.
there is a theory, right? That when in all the civilizations that have ever existed on Earth, right? They all reach a point. This is a theory. They all reach a point where they get too advanced and then they get wiped out. And then it's like a reset almost. Because like if you look back at some of the shit they've had back then, it's like, how the fuck did they think of this back then? Like they had shit that we don't have. Like we haven't made any pyramids today, even though like it's kind of impractical for us to make them now. But like there's some shit that they've had before. Like if you look at the 7 wonders of the world, right?
Yeah.
There was one that was what was this statue? It was a big ass gold statue. It was tall as shit. I forgot what the name of the statue was. But there was this big ass statue. Let me look this shit up, bro. But there's this statue and it got destroyed. But it's like, but how the fuck did they make this fucking statue? Let me look this shit up. Someone rap on
is it
some
the
shit. while I'm
statue
looking
of
shit up.
Zeus?
The statue of Zeus? No, but that's another one that's kind of crazy. 7 wonders of the world. The old world. It was the Colossus of Rhodes. Look that shit up. The Colossus of Rhodes. That's what it was. I don't know if I can put it up. I don't know if I put my phone up to the camera that it will fucking this man.
Colossus of Rhodes, you said?
The
That shit is
Colossus of
huge.
Rhodes.
What the fuck?
Colossus.
This is said to have existed and it got destroyed by earthquakes and shit. But it's like, how the fuck did they make that? Even the statue of Zeus. The statue of Zeus is big as shit. It's like, how did they make even the
That's like-
Colosseums or like the mausoleums and all this? How did they fucking make this back then when they were supposed to be like we're more technologically advanced than them? But how the fuck did they
Yeah.
make this shit back then?
I ain't
Yeah,
gonna lie to you.
you're not lying.
It's like we are more advanced
Truth
than
is
all these
stranger.
civilizations. How come they made? How did they make this shit? Someone
And,
tell me. This is gonna be a TikTok.
and
Someone
another
tell
thing,
me.
bro. How the hell were the engineers back then more civilly advanced on anything, structures, road equipment? Because if you look at the old world, bro, they still got buildings and roads still up from like the 18, 17, 1600s that's still usable to this day.
Facts.
But our modern engineers can't even figure out how to fucking correct a pothole.
For real.
Make it make
Oh.
sense, bro.
And there is this thing. This is something that is questionable whether it existed or not. It's the Hanging Gardens of Babylon.
Oh, the Garden of Eden type shit.
Yes, that shit. If
It's
the
said to be in
pictures
the
of that
Sahara
shit,
Desert where you can't. I've heard many theories about that. Some people say it's in the Sahara Desert somewhere where it's unattainable because, like, you can only stay in the Sahara Desert for so long because it's fucking extremely hot and you just end up dying of thirst.
right?
They say it's in the Sahara Desert somewhere where it cannot be mapped out on even on Google Maps because if you noticed on Google Maps, there's a couple of videos on YouTube. It's one of them fear factor channels, like where you can't go to so you can't look at certain places because they're blacked out because the governments don't want you to see them. I'm pretty sure they looked at this and it's like a blacked out area in the desert that you can't see. So it's like
Interesting.
it said it's in the Sahara deserts, bro, somewhere. It's just like you can't. It's unattainable for the human, body
Right.
because we can only tolerate so much heat until we start burning up. So they say it's in Sahara Desert, and then there's a lot of theories about Atlantis being underwater, all this other shit. But it's like, yeah, bro, how are we more civilly advanced back then with engineering and stuff? But now we're just like the quality of houses have gone down. They're starting to build more houses with less quality in them. Like
Yeah.
nowadays, housing, they can make a house less than little of a month. Back then, it'd take way longer, but the materials last. That's just like the refrigerators, the old school refrigerators.
hmm
That meme was like, "Oh, it lasts you and everybody you love." The refrigerator from like 1965 still going, and then like a 2000 refrigerator. I need bulb replacement.
Now
The old school refrigerator still working.
we definitely had our technological jumps as far as us as a civilization compared to like the old world, but like it still baffles me at some of the shit they were able to create. Even those statues that you see with like the naked men statues where they have like, you know what I'm saying? Like
The Greek gods and shit.
the Greek
Like the
gods
ones
and all
that have
that.
SpongeBob and shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
It's
yeah,
like,
yeah,
bro,
like
how
Game
did
of Thrones and the Greek gods and shit. Yeah.
because I don't even think like the average person could even think of like, oh, let me
Nah, bro.
make a statue.
He,
But it
he
feels
not
like
even the statues.
they were
It's
doing
just
crazy
overall the
shit like
paintings, bro. Like the
the paintings, yeah.
Michelangelo,
Oh
Leonardo
The Sistine
paintings.
yeah.
Chapel.
The 16th
Yeah,
chapel.
bro. Like you
They said
can't tell
that
me. Good.
Go ahead, Rizzo.
they're saying that the Colossus Rose is made out of iron and a bunch of metals only.
Yeah.
But that's the
God
thing, though.
damn.
We can't. Nobody can do that. Nobody can replicate that right now. If you dead ass took like one of the smartest people, one of the smartest idealists and civil engineers or painters in the world, they cannot recreate that shit.
I think that shit was like 100 meters tall. However, we have made a statue recently. I forgot what it was called. I think it's in India. It's like one of the tallest statues in the world. And that statue looks fucking crazy.
What is it called?
I'm gonna look it up right now. Tallest statue in the world.
Statue of
It's like
Unity.
the Statue of Unity. That shit is 597 feet tall.
Well, let me see.
And
Statue.
in perspective to like people, that shit is massive.
Statue of Unity.
That shit is crazy. So I can't say that we haven't made some crazy shit, but like to think that we're more advanced than the old world and they've made some crazy shit too is like wow.
Like,
Wow.
bro, like, damn, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Sorry for any religious people. Is that nigga Gandhi? Like,
I forgot who it is.
I don't know who this is, bro, but they didn't give my boy hella textures.
I'm dead.
I ain't gonna lie, my
Who
boy
is-
dripped
Boy,
out.
got the
Bro.
drip. Yeah, he got the drip.
He
Man,
got
he
the
do.
medieval drip.
Who is
Bro, look like he
this?
came out of Dark Souls 1 with the drip on. Bro, look at this shit. Like, damn. That boy dripping in the afterlife, dripping in fashion.
Oh, it's one of the prime ministers of India.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I don't give a damn how famous and how ruleful you get.
Sardar
I
Vala
ain't never,
I don't know how to say that.
I ain't never having nobody build a statue of me on this planet, bro. I'm sorry, bro.
Why?
That's just weird though, because it's like, bro, even after you're dead, people still idolize you to the point where you're literally a god.
Kind of
Hey,
cool.
I know it's kind of cool. I kind of want a statue of me. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
If it's on that
like
scale,
you're
if it's
so
on that scale, that's good.
influential that you get a statue.
I don't know,
kinda
man.
cool.
I'd rather have a
Yes.
painting. Like, I'd rather be like a Mona Lisa type shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just give me a painting.
Mm.
Somebody you can just stick me in, you know what I'm saying? Stick me in a little compartment. I'm worth millions of dollars. Nah, bro, don't even do that. Pause. Don't even do that, bro. Looking back.
It's your birthday.
Hey, pause.
We
Pause.
didn't even rap on like birthday shit either. Any plans for the day, Devin? Or you just chilling today?
I'm just chilling, man. Kind of want to go home. I don't know. I don't know how long I'm gonna be here. I kind of want to chill at my
Speaking
mom's
of
house right now.
birthdays, fuck, mine is next week.
Oh shoot!
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah,
turn
ours
up.
are a week apart.
I might
Yeah,
go to the club or something later on this week. I don't know.
hey, pop
I
them
might
bottles.
get some adventures in. Know what I'm
Enjoy
Yeah.
saying?
yourself.
Yeah, you gotta enjoy yourself, man. We only getting older, no younger now. This motherfucker.
Now, this is the last thing I want to rap about now because I seen this on the other podcast I watch. Shout out to the Mallory Bros podcast. I'm gonna make sure I put this on on Twitter since one of them is
Mhm.
following me. But they brought up the idea, like one of them had the theory, like if back in the day they were like, oh, such and such lived to like 200 years old, right?
Mhm.
300 years old, right?
Mhm.
What if they weren't even counting their birthdays then? So then it would seem like someone lived for 200 plus years, 300 plus years, because they're not counting birthdays. We count birthdays every year. That's something that we do every year on the day, whatever. Everyone's mentioning their birthday, right?
Mhm.
But think about how long time would feel if we just didn't count our birthdays and we didn't have clocks and none of that. We just didn't count our birthdays. So it would seem like 20 years, it'll be like, damn, this motherfucker lives like 100 years already. It's like, but they weren't counting birthdays, so it would seem like that. Because if you think about it, 5 years really, if you're not counting time, days, nothing, 5 years seems like
A
a
lot of
long
time.
ass time.
That is a long ass time.
Mhm.
So I feel like we will probably feel and look a lot younger than we are if we just didn't count our birthdays. That was the point that he was making. And I kind of agree with it. Like, if we didn't count our birthdays, it's like, all right,
That
I
is an
don't know if
interesting topic.
I don't know if I'm 20, 30. I don't know what age I am, but I feel young. That's
You
all
know
that
what the
matters.
crazy thing is, like, to even elaborate on that shit. What if we was like on? Because every planet runs on a different axis and a different revolving. So
Yeah.
some planets don't even have 24 hours. Some of them bitches got 5 hours. So it's like you could deadass be twice as older than what you are on a different
Right.
planet. And the weight simulator, the gravity simulator is lighter on some planets. So you could really be like 50 pounds, even though you like 100 pounds on Earth. You could deadass be like 150 or like 100 wet on a different planet because the gravity is so dense. It's either lighter or dense, or you can even drop higher. Like the thing in Canada, like the gravity there is less dense, so you can jump higher. It's been proven.
I'm
In
dead.
Canada?
Yeah.
No wonder these fucking basketball YouTubers be dunking all of.
Yeah, because
I ain't gonna lie, I'll probably get there and be able to
There's
windmill.
actually a video for that shit because they're like
Shit.
right there by the North Pole, I believe, like close to it or something. So it's less polluted because it's all just
go,
nature up there, really.
go up there and hit a fucking double clutch.
We're
On
gonna
the
be
free throw
playing
line.
NBA Street.
But like, yeah, to bring it on that thought, what I would say about that is
This
really
man
and truly, if we did forget
You're
birthdays,
sideways.
I
sitting
don't know what the fuck, man,
sideways.
bro.
Boy,
That shit
this
wild,
nigga.
bro. Oh, there we go. To bring on that point, but I think we do need to stop counting birthdays, bro, because that shit kind of like when you get past a certain age, like, does it really even matter?
All your birthdays really feel the same after like 21. They all feel the same.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
21's like the last final birthday you get. He's like, "Oh, you're 21. You're old enough to drink now. You're old enough to go to the club
Like a
and make
last
adult
milestone type
decisions."
shit.
Yeah, it's the last one that
Yeah,
means
but
something.
like, because everything else is like dirty 30, early 40s, or lordy lordies, he's 40, or I don't know if there's one for 50, but like, yeah, like everything else is just like, up another day.
50-50.
Yeah,
At
like,
this
bro,
Don't
like,
matter.
at this point, I'm just
bro,
trying to
the last final approach is 21.
You're right. Yeah, for sure. At this point, what my birthday is like I'm trying to like do something within that year that we're here. So like
Yeah,
26 last year, this time last year, I was like, you know what? We're starting the podcast. We're doing all this shit, and then here we are. A year later, the podcast is up and running now. 27 for me, we're running. We making it with 27. That's it. This was just the stepping stone, and we're all gonna make it now. Mark my words. Mark this fucking this
mark the
episode.
timestamp, bro. I'm telling you. From a
Episode
year
35.
from maybe a couple months, maybe a year from now. Who knows, bro? It's gonna be on and popping. We
It's
all gonna
up.
have our little shit going on. We might get a house together and call it the JTG house. Who knows? Shit
ATG.
just
Just the guys.
shit just going on, bro. It's like
ATG
it's
Rod.
crazy. It's crazy how you can just manifest stuff, bro. Manifestation is real.
It is. It really
Anything you
is.
manifest, you put your mind to, bro, you can literally accomplish that shit. The only thing that's stopping it from accomplishing is you. That's it. Nobody else. So let
True.
that be a small reminder to everybody out there, man. If you want something, manifest that shit. Fast
And
on it.
then go
Pray on
get
it.
it.
Go
Manifest it
get
and
it,
then go
bro.
get it.
Don't listen to somebody else who don't know what the fuck they talking about because they don't have it or they think it's outrageous. If you want to, go try sports or be a painter or be a producer or make a
Try that
song or
shit, bro.
something, go do it, bro. Don't let somebody else's words discourage you from what you want to do. Cause life is short, bro. Do whatever you want, bro. Make yourself happy. Cause at the end of the day, all you got is yourself, bro. Cause at the end of the day, when you down there in your deathbed lying down, you all alone, bro. So it's up for you to keep your courage and protect your
Spitting.
mental health, protect your sanity, protect your mind, body, and soul. Do not let nobody's words discourage you. Because we live in a world full of negativity. And negativity sells faster than positivity. So let that be a
Yep.
small reminder.
Wise
It's like
words
what
from
I
the
keep
birthday
seeing.
boy.
Yeah, very wise. It's like what I keep seeing. How far would you dream if you knew that you couldn't fail? How big would you go?
Possibilities are endless, man.
And failure is not even a bad thing. You learn from failure. Like pick
Failure is
yourself back
good,
up.
bro.
That's the fun part about this. It's like you
Yeah.
fail. It's like, all right, let me try a different angle. It's like, bro,
That's,
just
that's
you
what I'm
learn so
saying.
much.
And the thing with failure is that can be interpreted in many ways, bro. Because it's like failure can be a good thing from a girl. Like, say for example, you like this girl, man, and you finally got the courage to ask her out and shit, and she says no, bro. Just take that as a lesson, bro, and then move on. There's no reason to be zealous about it or like be sad about it, bro. Life goes on, bro. There's plenty of fishes in the sea, bro. If she says no, there's another girl out there that will say yes. Just keep on doing you, man.
What
And
you
like
Don't
you
let
said, that
consider?
shit
fame.
doesn't hurt. Like she says
Yeah.
no, you're just like, wow. Like what was
Okay,
I
bro.
afraid of?
Then
She's just a human.
move on, bro.
Just
Like
another person.
literally, just another person, bro. And who knows? Maybe that later down the line, she might be wrong, and you might get back with her. She might be in her what you call hoe phase, and just doing her own thing, man. Who knows, bro? It's just like people. I think people are
Respect
so
women.
scared. I
We
think
were
people are
so
so scared of no. I think they're scared of failure instead of
I
realizing
know I
that failure is a
was.
good thing, man.
yeah.
At one point, I was scared of failure, bro, because I'm like, man, this ain't never gonna work out and shit. But failure is a good thing, man.
I want to fail as many times as fucking possible because you learn so much from
Because
that
like
shit.
you think about it, bro, all these million dollar companies
They
started
failed
from
a million
failure.
times.
They failed a million. The dude from KFC failed like 40, 50 times before his shit finally went through.
I ain't gonna lie, I failed yesterday. I fell right on my face. I'm not gonna hold you at the trampoline park. I was trying to learn a new trick. There's this trick that I'm really scared of trying to do, but it's called a Cody. So basically you belly flop on your stomach and then you do a backflip from that belly flop, right?
Damn.
So I was like, you know what? Like sometimes when I belly flop, like I look at the trampoline as I'm going up and I'll turn at the last second and like land on my back. And sometimes like I'll bounce, and then when I'm doing that, my body will go up, and then like I'll go over my head and land on my back. So I was like, I wonder if I could do a front flip from my belly. And I've never seen anybody do that before, except for this one little kid at Sky Zone. And when he hit that shit, I was like, damn. So I was like, you know what? Let me try this shit. So I got on the strongest trampoline. I belly flopped, and I went to do it, and I was like, what the fuck is my body doing right now? And I completely freaked out. And I like bailed, and I realized I was like, head first going down on the trampoline, and my face scraped the trampoline, and I kind of just landed on my knees, and I was like, damn, fuck. I just got to commit to it. So I did it a few times. Like I did it one time, and I was like, damn. The second time I did it, I committed, and it felt crazy, bro. Like I was scared as shit. I clutched the fuck out of my legs, my knees. I did the front flip, and I was like, oh shit. And everybody like looked at me, and I was like, oh fuck. I did it a few more times, and I learned a new trick. But now I got to do the Cody. But that shit's scary. Like it's weird as shit because I don't know like the motion that my body's in. It's weird, like. Doing a front flip from landing here and then going like landing on your stomach and then doing a front flip is so scary. But
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
man.
what you consider a failure might be a success to somebody. If you fucking fail at streaming, you have like maybe 15 people watching. Some people don't even get that. Some people get 0. And then you have those TikTok channels go through and be like, let me score through who has 0 viewers, and they just bless them. You could be
Yeah,
that
that's what I'm
one
saying, bro.
that one stream that someone just so happens to come across.
Bro,
Put your
throw
shit
in
out on
like
social media, and then you
$1,000,
have
bro.
50,000 fucking followers now. That's like,
I've seen a couple of videos like that. There was a couple of people who were streaming like Fortnite back in the day, Call of Duty Warzone when it was first getting off, and like, bro had nothing. He just had a face cam and had like a donut button, and bro just blessed him with like 5K and some followers, bro. Like, the possibilities are endless, man. Just don't be scared to fail, bro, because life is all about failure. It's about what you do with that failure afterwards, bro. Do you decide to let that shit keep you down the ground? Or do you stand up on 10 toes and keep it pushing, bro? Because some people let that shit just hit them and they never recover. But it's about the recovery process. It's about strengthening your mental fortitude and rising up from the ashes like a damn phoenix, bro. You can only go up. You cannot. There's never so success story about going down. You can only go up from failure, bro.
and
So let that be a
consistency
lesson
is
to everybody,
key.
man. Failure
Consistency
is
is
key, bro.
everything.
Failure is key within our life because life is full of failures, but it's about how you learn from them failures.
Exactly. And with that, someone send us out because we got an hour and 45 minutes now.
All right, y'all. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Keep going crazy with the likes, the follows, the subs, all the love. Devin, happy fucking birthday, my
Happy
boy.
birthday, Devin. Yes, sir. Yes,
Turn up, turn
sir.
up. We're gonna. I don't drink it all, but I might take a microscopic shot for you. But yeah, y'all keep tuning in to everything. Freddie just hopped out of his bed. What's up, Fredster? What's up? He just hopped out of his bed because he knows that the episode is about over.
Boy, Freddie is ready.
Yes, sir.
Kobu. Peeking.
But it's been your guys, Terrell, Denzel, Devin, and we out. Peace.
Adios.
Thanks, bros.
Capture.